In the last 6 weeks alone, I've made $7,500 on a brand new print-on-demand store. And I've noticed a lot of what people are telling you are simply just lies. There's also a lot of hidden truth in this video that no one ever seems to talk about. So in this video, I'm going to expose everything. First things first, print-on-demand isn't dead. It can't be dead. Print-on-demand is a type of fulfillment service. It's not something that dies. It's used by tens of millions of people. It's not something that can just die. And more than that, the more people who use it, the bigger it becomes. On the flip side to that, you're always going to have people who only show wins, who only show sales and successful designs. No one seems to show the huge pile of failed designs, and to be honest, sometimes I've done that too. The point I'm trying to make here is that print-on-demand is flipping difficult. It's not easy. I have made over 115 designs in the last 2 months. Of that, only 16 of them have sold, and of those 16, one has taken up 56% of the sales. So you might be thinking, wow, that's a lot of designs, it's a lot of failed designs. But that is the reality of print-on-demand. So, even though I've made 115 designs, 99 have fallen flat on their face. All 115 of them have received the same marketing opportunities and the same marketing exposure. Why people don't want them? I'll never know. Because I actually think they're great designs. But this just proves my point. Print-on-demand isn't easy, and you will have to fail a lot to create successful designs, and that is very normal for everyone. So, whilst the concept of print-on-demand is easy, putting it into practice is hard. So what I mean by that is the steps in order to create a print-on-demand business they're simple. They're not complicated. It's not rocket science. But actually turning those steps into a successful print-on-demand business, that's where it can get hard, and that's where there's a lot of failure that you have to work past. The next one that I hear a lot: the margins are terrible. You can only make a few dollars per sale, if that. This is also simply not true. Yes, if you're selling on Redbubble, you'll make less than $2 per item. That is unfortunate, but this is why I don't recommend selling on Redbubble. If you are running your own store, like I am with Shopify, or maybe even on Etsy, you can make over $10 per item, which is a significant increase. I sell t-shirts for between $27 and $31 depending on the size, and they cost me on average around $10. That is a very healthy profit margin, and that gives me a lot of room to actually test different types of Facebook ads, TikTok ads, or Google ads, and I'm still able to make between $5 and $8 per item, which is exactly what we want to be making. Over time, when my organic approach starts paying off with TikTok and email marketing, I'll be able to be making over $16 per item. And that's when all of this just takes off and is ridiculous. But hang on, another myth. Everything I've just said is irrelevant because print-on-demand is incredibly oversaturated. Well, no. It's not. Print-on-demand is actually growing at an alarming rate. There are new sellers, new fulfillment companies, new pieces of software coming out nearly every single week. It's not slowing down. And to prove it wasn't slowing down, I created a brand new store in a brand new niche in January, and I started marketing it, and it's already profitable every single day. And it hasn't even been 3 months yet. Print-on-demand is not oversaturated. It just requires a ton of work to get it off the ground. And that leads perfectly into my next point. This next one really irks me when people say this on either YouTube videos, blog posts, or just in the comment section. Print-on-demand needs little work to be successful. In fact, it's mostly passive. This annoys me because I know exactly how much effort and how much work I'm putting in to create this successful store. And yes, I might get sales whilst I sleep because I have done the work throughout the day. But I can tell you, if I'm not doing the work throughout the day, sales will not come in. They just won't. I mean, look, you can work an hour a day on your print-on-demand store, but just don't expect success to come very quickly. In fact, it could be over a year before you start seeing anything. I spent 2 full weeks creating my store, creating my designs, and uploading them. And now That was at the beginning, and now I'm spending hours every single day optimizing my website, creating new ads, new creatives, new sales channels, just working out new things, speaking to customers, handling customer service, creating new designs. There is a lot of work that goes into creating a successful print-on-demand business. It's not an hour-a-day kind of business, but if you do want to do an hour a day, that is okay. Just bear in mind you're going to be in it for the long run. There is no uploading, sitting back and watching the money come in. This is not a passive business. I would suggest that potentially a passive business would be to buy property and then have a management agent company sort the whole thing out for you. Then you can kind of sit back knowing you're paying the management agent company and they're doing everything. But even then, there will still be quite a large element of build-up work and, looking after the management agent company and make sure they're on track. So actually, I don't really fully believe in 100% passive income. Sellers who you see on YouTube who are getting a lot of success with their print-on-demand business are putting in a serious amount of effort regardless of whether or not they're showing it. Although it might look like an overnight success for someone on the outside because, they don't see the amount of effort that you've put into the business. They don't see all the roadblocks that you've had to go through. They don't see all the failed designs and the failed ads and the failed videos and marketing and all these different things. They just see, oh, he started a print-on-demand business. Oh, he's now making sales. They don't see all the in-between bits. The next one, your designs matter. They are really, really important. At the end of the day, someone is going to be wearing your t-shirt on their body. If that t-shirt is not a good design, it's not something they want to wear, it doesn't matter how good your marketing is, it doesn't matter how many people see it, they will not buy. This is not a simple numbers game. This is not about you creating 1,000 designs and uploading it and hoping, some of them get sales. This is about you creating good designs, research designs, proven designs that people want to buy. So you'll have a lot more success creating 100 incredible designs than 1,000 rubbish designs and hoping some of them get sales. You've then got the issue of people stealing your designs. So what people do to combat this is they just don't upload their designs. But this is actually a lose-lose situation here because either you upload, someone steals, and it's unfortunate. The alternative being not to upload, that's just as bad because now no one is seeing your design, so no one has the chance to actually buy your design, so you're not making any money that way either. So what I would suggest is just ignore the people stealing your designs. It's always going to happen. Sometimes you can get them to take it down, but most of the time it's just life. It happens. It's happened to me a ton of times. And you just got to get over it because you can't let it stop you upload designs. Because if you don't upload designs, you don't make any money. It's better to upload designs, make money from them, have people steal them, but still make money from those designs, just not as much money, rather than not make any money at all. A good way that I found to combat this is to create your own store. So I found there's a lot of copycats on Etsy and Redbubble and Amazon, but when you get into the realm of creating your own store on a Shopify platform with ads and your own marketing efforts, there's a lot less people who steal your designs because they can't really find them. And the people finding your designs tend to be buyers who just want to buy. They don't want to go and create their own print-on-demand stores. Now, the last two lies are big ones, so listen closely. But before I actually say them, if you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button and help me get to 100,000 subscribers. I'm getting closer and closer every single day. It's just a very slow and long journey. Anyway, let's talk about these last two lies. The first one being, upload to as many platforms as possible to maximize your profits. No, this is simply not true. All this does is take up a huge amount of your time. Not only does it take up a huge amount of your time, it takes up a huge amount of your effort. And instead of that, you could be putting your effort into uploading new designs, optimizing your platform that you are using, whether it's Etsy or Shopify or Amazon. I personally don't see the point in uploading to a platform where your profit is going to be around $3 per item, when you can put that extra effort into uploading more designs into a platform where your profit could be $7 to $10 per item. It just makes more sense to focus on 2 to 3 platforms and give it your all. Really, really give it your all. And the last lie You don't need outside traffic to make it big with print on demand. You can just rely on a platform's own organic traffic. This is simply not true. If you want to make a print on demand store and you want to make it big, and I mean not, $500 a month, but really, really make it big. Get into the big leagues where people are making 5 or 6 figures every single month. You are going to need outside traffic. All of the sellers that you watch on YouTube, all the big time sellers are using some form of advertising or outside traffic to run to their store. There are so many different types of traffic. You've got like Amazon ads if you're on Amazon, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Google retargeting ads. There's a lot that you can do here. And if you're not utilizing all of it, you can still make money and it could still be enough money for you, and you might be happy with that. But if you want to really scale this business and create what could potentially sell for 7 figures, you're going to need outside traffic. This is all I can think of right now in terms of lies and myths that I've seen and that people aren't talking about on YouTube. I'm sure there are more and more will come to me. And I want to say, let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you've heard that you think maybe isn't true, and maybe I can help with fact checking that for you. I am just here to be as transparent as possible with you so that you know exactly what you're getting yourself into when starting a print on demand business.